welcome back to our channel. So today I wanted to film a little bit of a sit down video and give you guys a little bit of an update of what's been going on. So I am currently 36 weeks pregnant. That's why if I sound out of breath, it's because baby is up in my lungs, my ribs. She is there. So yeah, so sorry if I sound out of breath, that's why. So we are obviously not in the bus. We are currently staying in my in-laws' house just until baby comes. Hi, Aura. Well, a little bit up until baby comes, and then like a month after baby comes, just so we can kind of settle. We can have some space to be able to introduce baby to the dogs and see how that happens, because our dogs have they've been around kids, which they're good, but they've never been around babies. So we're just wanting to give them some more space, being able to introduce them in a very safe, controlled environment. So yeah, that's why we're here, and also selfishly so I can take a bath after postpartum and be able just to really heal and connect as a family in a new unit as 3. So that is why we are staying here. They're in Florida for up until it gets warmer here in Michigan. So we kind of have the space to ourselves and just being able to really soak in everything. So I just wanted to give a little bit of an update. So as you can tell by this title, we've ran into a couple of health issues throughout my pregnancy, or complications. One being my blood pressure. I have a severe case of white coat syndrome, as well as chronic hypertension, which means chronic hypertension in pregnancy means that I didn't have hypertension going into pregnancy, but because I have it in my genes, like it runs completely in my family, during pregnancy I have developed hypertension. My blood pressure tends to be fine here at home, but when I go out to the doctor's office, I get very bad anxiety, panic attacks for some reason, and my blood pressure raises. So they have me monitored. So far my blood pressure has been fine, baby's been fine, everything's been good there. It's just when I'm there I tend to have high blood pressure, so they have put me in the chronic hypertension category, which then puts me in a higher risk category. But everything has been good there, so I'm not too worried. That's kind of like the least of my worries at this point throughout the pregnancy. Baby at this point is still breech. Like I said, I'm 36 weeks. I'll be 37 weeks in the next couple days. I'm 36 weeks in 5 days, so I'm almost 37 weeks, which is slightly concerning for them, just because babies have normally turned on their own by now, and the chance of her turning by her own gets less and less as the weeks continue. So she is breech. I am doing everything I possibly can to turn her. At this point I've been doing weekly acupuncture, chiropractic appointments, moxa sticks, which is a Chinese herbal medicine trick. It's mugwort, that's a stick, and you burn it by a certain acupressure point on your toe, which have studies to lead to help turn baby. I'm doing birthing ball, yoga exercises, pretty much anything I can, spinning baby techniques, daily visualizations. I'm pretty much doing it all, and baby is just happy where she is. So we are still trying to stay positive that she will flip before I have to have my scheduled ECV. An ECV is where they externally rotate baby into a downward position on the outside of your belly using like their manual. They'll put oil on and they'll manually move her into a downward position. So we have that scheduled for once I turn 38 weeks, and I'm praying that she turns before then, because there's some mixed reviews. Some people have really great positive experiences. Some people don't have such great experiences, and there's about a 50 to 60% chance that it's actually successful. But I had been doing a lot of research from evidence-based birth, and they say that it actually, if it is successful, it will cut back on having to do a C-section, which is wonderful. So that's kind of my options at this point. Is if she turns naturally, we will continue down that route, and then I will more than likely need to be induced by 39 weeks and 6 days because of my blood pressure. They are afraid that if I go any longer past that time, my risk of preeclampsia, which is a pretty serious condition and can cause a lot of health issues for me specifically, would be higher. So we're kind of hoping that she either turns or the ECV is successful and I can give birth naturally with doing an induction, or if not, I will have to plan a C-section. So it's all kind of a lot to take in as a new mom. But at this point, I have released my pressure that I am putting on myself to have this perfect, unmedicated, natural birth, and just really trying to trust my baby and trust her guidance that she's going to come into the world like she wants to. Unfortunately, my hospital does not allow breech births, so I would not be able to give a breech birth at where I'm going to be giving birth, which is okay. I've kind of come to the terms that if I need to have a C-section, it's just that's the journey and the path that we are going to be taking. Even though it's not my ideal path, I still am like so proud of my body, and I'm so proud of myself for being able to carry my baby this long and to be able to make sure that she's good and healthy and thriving, and all that really matters is that she gets here in a healthy, and that I am healthy to be able to take care of her afterwards. So intuitively I feel like she's going to flip, but if she doesn't, she doesn't. I am a little bit nervous about the ECV just because of some people have said that it's painful. They do give you a medication to help relax your uterus, so then it makes it easier for her to turn. But up until then, we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing. The one good thing is that our baby is an average sized baby. I think she's in the 49th percentile the last time we had a growth ultrasound. So they said that that's a really good sign that she will still be able to turn up until the ECV. If she was in like the 90th percentile and a really big baby, they said that it's a little bit less of a chance just because I'm a first-time mom. My uterus isn't as stretched out as, say, if this was my second or my third child. So the likelihood of her turning if she was a really big baby would be less. But because she's in the normal size category, her turning is still a possibility. So we will see what happens. We will see. Either way, she will be here. Let's see, I'm 36 weeks today. She'll be here in about almost 3 weeks. A little over 3 weeks she'll be here. So we are very excited. We are getting ready and prepped, and yeah. Hi, Sage. So I'm just trying to really stay in a positive mindset. Do lots of visualizations, baby being in the head down position. We took a hypnobirthing class, and that has really helped with my mental state, I would say. And also, really trying to prep ourselves that if she's not head down, that's okay too as well. And it doesn't lessen the experience of birth for me, and it shouldn't lessen the experience of birth for me or anyone else. So that's kind of what we're doing. Like I said, in a couple weeks we have our ECV, so if she doesn't turn by then, we'll do the ECV, and then if she still doesn't turn, we'll do the C-section. If she does turn, we'll do an induction at 39 weeks and 6 days. So baby is gonna be coming. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I'm going to be making a lot more pregnancy videos, I guess. Not necessarily pregnancy videos, but more like just like what we're doing to prep, because that's kind of where we're at right now. Chris has been working like a madman, and I've just kind of been here nesting, getting everything ready for baby. I'm going to be making a video on how to make a sitz bath, yoni steams, some herbal teas to be able to have postpartum for afterwards once I give birth. Stay tuned, subscribe if you are interested in this type of content. We're going to be switching it just a little bit just because we are not in the bus. We're still going to be having bus content coming up. We have a lot of like projects that we're still working on in the bus before baby comes, and while baby's here, I'll be here kind of relaxing, and Chris will be there working on getting the bus ready for us to come. So we'll still have bus content and things like that, but just for the next, I'd say, little while, where it's going to be a lot of like baby stuff. So get ready for that. Please subscribe. I'm going to be trying to make videos at least weekly, especially before baby comes. We'll see how it ends up being once baby's here. But yeah, stay tuned, subscribe. If you are pregnant, if you've had an ECV, if you've had a scheduled induction, if you had a scheduled C-section, I would love to hear what mamas, your experience that had happened. So leave a comment below about your experience, if the ECV worked for you, if you were able to do a natural induction. So yeah, just give me your story, I guess, or share if you'd like, and we will be seeing you soon.